Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who's new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to this video, which is going to be a relaxed getting ready with me, but also this. I got this is the Elysian palette from Copacetic Cosmetics. This is the first time I'm having something from Copacetic Cosmetics. I'm super excited about it. I can't even tell you how much I've been ogling this brand. And I have another package on the way to me where there is the Thin Ice palette in it. I'm so excited about that. But anyway, I got this a couple days ago and I was waiting to film with it because of my rash. Because I really wanted to be able to swatch this palette, but sweeties, I woke up this morning and my rash has been getting worse and I don't even know what to think anymore, you know? I think I have to go back to the doctor and like get the whole thing re-evaluated, and maybe we have to like change something. I don't know. I woke up today with like anxiety and like not feeling well, so I just need to be here and be in my space and just have a good time and like not think too much, you know? You know what I'm saying? So that's why did I just mess up my brows? Probably. Anyway, so that's why I just have to do a chatty thing, and I want to talk a little bit about my feelings and just get it off my chest and then hopefully get through the day. So in combination with that, I of course want to show you the palette. So let me just open this. So this is how the palette looks. There is a nice mirror here. It's a 9-pan palette. Let me get this closer to you. So those white shimmer shades, they all have a shift to them, so you probably cannot see that right now because it's probably going to come across as very white. So what I'm going to do is now, because it is a very small palette compared to like 30 shade palettes or something, I'm going to try to swatch this just on the back of my hand, because everything down here has rash on it and everything down here has rash on it. Alright, maybe I should also maybe fix my eyebrow again, because since when am I touching my face once my eyebrows are done? I don't know. You see, I'm like a little bit ew, and this time it's not too much coffee. So anyway, I'm just going to try to swatch this, and I'm going to go this way, you know? So let's just see. There's also, the names are on the back. So the first one, let's just do it, okay? Ooh, this feels so creamy. Wow, this is like, it's velvet. It feels like velvet on your fingers. It's so nice. So I'm going to, I don't know, am I going to do like really small swatches? No. Or I don't know. I really don't know. Let's just do small swatches. Maybe I can get them all on. I don't know if anyone even sees anything, but you know, let's just go through the motions because I just really want to do swatches. Okay, the next one is called Ethereal. Wow, this is beautiful. Maybe I could hold it like this. Maybe someone sees what this is all about. So this has a bit of I would say, I don't know, a golden pink shift to it. Does anyone see what I'm doing? All right, the next one is a dark blue. A bit flaky. Okay, the next one is Omniverse, I think. All right. I'm not a native English speaker, so you gotta forgive me that some words I just don't know. Okay, so ooh, this is nice. Did you see this? Did you see this, sweeties? Can someone tell me? This is beautiful. I'm definitely using this one. Definitely. Let me just get some wipes and swipe it off. I hope it's okay, then I'm just going to take my time here because it's just 9 shades. So we're going to be like, throwing over everything, and we're going to be really relaxed about it. I have some of the shades on my shoulder for some reason. Okay, so the next one is this one right here, which is, I don't know, Hataru. I'm sorry. I'm so lost. So this has a green shift. This is spectacular. I don't know. I'm already running out of room. What am I gonna do? So I'm not putting anything under these shades here. They feel a little bit, I don't know, I probably have to put something under those. But here I can see that there's a green shift. I hope you can see it. This is beautiful. I probably will want to have this on my face too. Alright, next one, and I think they could also be like really nice as highlighters. depending on, yeah, we can try. Okay, the next one is the light green one right here, and that is Broken Dreams. I could read that without a problem. Broken Dreams, very, very velvety too. Really, really nice. I wish I could just pull down my sleeve. Oh, beautiful. Really, really pretty. That is beautiful. The next one is a another shimmer. Let me just, there is a bit of a fallout in the palette because I'm of course going in with quite some force here. The next one, and that is also, the shimmers seem to be a little bit like on the flaky side, which is not a bad thing. It's just a thing, you know. That is Pandora's box, I think, right? That's what it is. So maybe I should use them maybe with a glitter glue or something to get like the nicest. No way. Does this come across even? Does anyone see this? Like this one under the green one? Does anyone see this? No way. Like, really? Wow. Yeah, I'm here for that. But they are flaky, so I have it a bit like everywhere, but it's okay. I'm going to, once I'm using them on my face, I'm going to put like a glitter glue under it or something. Okay, the next one is this one, which is called Spectral. I think I forgot to say that this palette was in collaboration with the Basket Case. So I'm going to probably like link her Instagram or something. I'm going to like do something in the description box, okay? Wow, really nice. Really, really nice. If the palette, if this performs the way it swatches, that's gonna be really, really good. Okay, 2 more shades to go. 2 more shades to go. I'm a mess. This is, I don't know, Astral. This is, you gotta forgive me, I am all over the place today. This is also super pretty. Let's just put this on. So this is a bit of this is not flaky, this has a different formula. This has, I don't know, like a purple pink shift, could that be? I think so. It's a bit hard in my lighting really to say, oh, but this one under the green, seriously, so pretty. All right. The last one is this, which I don't even exactly know what it is. It looks like a bit of cool, like a cool brown, but with a red undertone. You know what I mean? Like it could be a pink, like a dark pink. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I can't even. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, so here it looks like a cool brown, or like a very neutral or towards cool brown, which is really, really nice. I mean, if you're not new here, you know that I really like cool browns. So that is really cool. Okay. Yeah. I'm not trying to be funny. It's just like that. All right. Let me just wash this off. Maybe I should hold it in the camera a little bit more, and then I'm going to wash it off, and then we're going to just zoom in, and I don't know yet even what look I'm doing, but let's see. Let's figure it out sort of on the way. It's probably going to be like green, and let's see. All right, I'll see you in a second. Okay, sweeties, let's just go in. I think I'm going to start with the green because you know that I just really, really love green when I'm not feeling well, so yeah, the pickup on the brush is really, really good, by the way. And my eyes are primed with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. The Shadow Insurance, not a fan of it, but I'm still using it up because, you know, I'm not going to waste the money and just like not use it, but I'm not the greatest fan. But anyway, we're still going to create a nice look with it, I'm pretty sure. Like, why shouldn't we, right? This is already spectacular the way it goes on. It's like really, really simple. It's built nicely, the 2 layers that I've put on already, so I'm already feeling better. You know what I mean? All right, it is pretty loose now in the pan. Like there is a kick up in the pan, just so you know. But I think you can see how well this builds. It's really, really pretty. Okay, So anyway, I'm not going to, like, for now talk too much about what I'm doing here. I mean, you see what I'm doing, right? But I wanted to talk a little bit about, like, how I'm feeling, as I told you already in the intro. And this was actually inspired a little bit by a video that Raw Beauty Kristi did the other day. I don't know when you see this how long ago. She did a video, was it a Get Ready With Me, or maybe it was just a Chatty video, I'm not 100% sure now, where she spoke about her anxiety and things like this. And actually I was really impressed and also like touched, and it touched me on a special level, because I just felt that she is speaking from my heart, you know, and I really loved that, because I always feel like when I talk to someone, like locally here, friends or whatever, or even family, that people don't really understand what this is all about, what it feels like when you have anxiety and you're you feel like you just can't. You know, I often get the reactions when I have like a very bad day, and it doesn't happen so often. Like, I'm not like super terrible, you know, but sometimes it happens where I wake up like today and I feel like there is a fat gorilla sitting on my chest. This is always how I say it, also to my husband, and I feel like I cannot feel my arms from the elbows down, you know. I feel like I have handcuffs on, and breathing is very hard, and I just feel like I'm shaking inside. These are the three things, like the handcuffs, the gorilla, and like shaking inside. Like everything in me is shaking, and I don't think that people really understand that you cannot just get over it. And why am I not doing makeup? You cannot just get over it and like shake yourself out of it. You cannot, you know. And sometimes when I say, like, to my husband, poor husband, it must be frightening to be married to me. When I say to him, I feel like I'm dying, you know, sometimes, because it feels in that moment like you cannot go on. Like everything that's going to happen is going to make you die, you know, and like there is no hope, and I cannot get through this day. And then I know that he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't, you know, he cannot crawl into me and like make it all better, right? It has to come from inside of me, and I truly believe that my only help is coming from God anyway. So it just feels good to share this. Do you see this? It's so beautiful. Oh man. So you know, when I get then the answer, no, you're not dying, it doesn't help. And this is something that Raw Beauty Kristi also said, that if someone tells you, no, this is not real, or no, this is not this, or no, this is not going to happen, it does not help. Because for you, you are in that situation, and yes, it is real, and yes, it feels like it's happening, like right now, you know? And, oh man, I don't know if I can handle this. This pigmentation is like really seriously, it's seriously there, really. I probably, like the mood I'm in, I probably should have done like a neutral look, like a very soft glam look that is safe, you know what I mean? But I don't want to delay my life anymore and wait for better days, and most of my days are better, but I just feel like I cannot be the slave, you know, I cannot. So I'm trying, and sometimes I can sort of push myself and say, no, I'm not giving into this, like today. Sometimes I can't, but I'm just saying that there's, you know, days like this and days like this. So sometimes it's really bad, and sometimes I wake up and I have all the energy and I'm filming 3 videos, or you know, and like I feel like I can do it all and I can conquer the world, and then there are days where I feel like I'm dying. And that is really, really hard to understand for people who don't go through this or who have not been exposed to this. And I know that because I used to be like this, and I've also said that before, that I used to be very judgmental of people who said, yeah, I have anxiety. And there is a difference between anxiety and anxiety, because, you know, if you're just like a little bit nervous or something about like sitting in front of the camera, or you feel stressed because you have so much PR to film with or something, then that is not anxiety. You know, you're maybe a little bit stressed out, whatever, but fine, you'll get over it. And but like feeling like you're dying is a whole different story, you know? Like sometimes, and that does not like happen all the time, but it has happened that I thought I'm going to die in the supermarket. If I'm going to go grocery shopping now, I already saw in my mind the pictures of them like wheeling me out on a stretcher to the ambulance, you know? And that is scary. It is really, really scary. And it's also like, it's embarrassing to say something like this, even, you know, for me to go on camera, of course, like this, but even within the family, you know, to say to my husband, I think I'm going to die today in the supermarket. He must think that I'm crazy, you know, like what is this? He didn't sign up for this. He married a very happy person that was like always happy and always, I don't know, you know, I wasn't like this. It just came because I honestly don't know exactly, but it started with my weight loss, it started with my eating disorder, and it has been lingering on, you know. Ever since my eating disorder has been sort of under control, it has been getting better, but it's there, and it's there every single day. Most of the time it's, you know, it's on a very low level, and I know I'm gonna be fine, but some days are just different, and sometimes it's just the weather, sometimes it's someone cutting me off with the car, and I go into this like shock mode, and I don't know if I should make myself even this vulnerable here on a public place like this, but I kind of feel like Raw Beauty Kristi, that she had the goal for her channel to always be real, you know, and if she feels like that, that is what she's gonna say, and she's gonna keep it real, and I really do appreciate that about her, that she is actually, I mean, I'm not following a lot of big YouTubers, she's probably the only one who's like really big, but I really, really appreciate that about her, because I don't know anyone else who is on that level where I actually do get the feeling that this person is still real and relatable, you know? So yeah, so I just wanted to sort of touch up on this because I already have in the past, of course, done a video about anxiety and how I deal with it. Doesn't mean that those techniques always work, you know, it does not at all mean that. It's how I'm trying to keep it under control. For me, it is really just God's grace that I can get through the day, like most of the days, you know, and that I'm even here talking about this, like I don't even know. Yeah. Anyway, but I think because that is such it's a thing that a lot of people experience, and I think it is so important to talk about it, and I'm so proud of Raw Beauty Kristi that she just goes on and she shares it, you know. So I think you can see how buildable these shades are. It's really unbelievable. I'm in absolute disbelief. So I'm just trying to sort of find a way for myself here for this look. Because I'm not 100% sure where I'm going, you know, where I want, maybe I want the teal to show up a little bit more. So I think I'm going to build that up a bit, but can you see how buildable they are? Like, how many times have I been going with more product now over these shadows? It's really, really insane. Like, this is really good, and the thing is, they feel like velvety buttery, but they are, and they apply like that, but in the pan they are like they are dry. Like when you put them on the brush, they have a lot of cake up, like a drier formula. I don't even know what this formula is. Like it's super insane in a good way. I just never had anything like it, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think I'm just going to put a little bit more of the teal here in the middle between the blue and the green, and then we see what we've got. Yeah, so I don't know what this is today, what triggered me. I did not sleep that well. I slept long. I did not, well, there was more pigment than I wanted. I did sleep well. I didn't get up in the night to film. I mean, it's now probably something like 9 o'clock in the morning when I'm filming this. I dropped off my kids in school. You know, I tried to have a normal morning. I had a good breakfast. Like, I'm trying to do the normal thing, but really, yeah, there are no words to say what it is, what triggers it, and how you can get out of it, you know? I feel it very, very hard. And sometimes it's just, you know, someone looking at you the wrong way because of the way I look most of the time, because it hurts me, you know, and when I'm hurting, it just triggers anxiety too. It makes me not want to go out. It makes me, I don't know. And the weird thing is that sometimes when I'm wearing very heavy looks, very colorful looks, or super winged out cut creases or something like this, I feel like I have the confidence today I can do it. Like the other day, maybe you saw the video where I did the first impression of the Ace Beauté Paradise Fallen palette, the one with the grays and the purple. And I loved the look at the end of the video, and I said, I cannot wait. I'm going to go to the supermarket grocery shopping now. I cannot wait for people to see this look, you know? Sometimes I feel like that, and sometimes I feel like I have to go grocery shopping today. I better do like a very neutral, soft glam look to feel safe, you know? So that is, I don't know, does anyone else feel like this? That sometimes you can take the judgment and the looks of people better than other days, you know? And that might not even have anything to do with like anxiety or something. That might just be a normal thing for people too. Sometimes you have better days and sometimes you have worse days, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. So let me just like fix stuff up, and then I'm gonna come back for the lid. Right, that's the next thing. Okay, sweeties, this is how it looks now, and I think I did put some glitter primer on my eyelids. I used the one from NYX, and I will just go in now with the next shade. And I think I want to, sorry, but I think I want to go on with this at the inner corner, which is the one with the green shift, and then with this flaky one that was the spectacular one with the blue shift. I think that would tie the whole thing really nicely together. So let's just try and see what happens. I think the green one I don't even have to spray because that really sticks nicely to the brush. So let's just, oh wow. Wow, this is beautiful, girls. Oh my goodness. Oh. You know, and this is why this is my happy place. This is why. You know what I mean? There is just nothing like it, you know? I just love to try new brands, and I mean that is one of my New Year's resolutions, to try a lot of new brands this year, and not just, you know, rebuy of the brands that I already own and love. So this is why I'm here. This shade. And probably the next one too. Let's see. The next one I think I'm gonna spray. Should I? Or maybe I'll even put some glitter glue on the brush. I really don't know. It doesn't pick up so well on the brush. I don't think that is the right application. Let's get the brush wet and see what happens then. And worst case, I'll just use my fingers, because when I did the swatch, of course, it worked really well. So let's try that. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. All right, so let's just do it with the fingers and see what happens. I hope my fingers are somewhat clean. And there we go. That's the one. And that's the second reason why I'm here. Sweeties, oh. This is unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable. Can someone please agree with me? Yeah, and that's why I came to film today. You know, even though I felt not good and I really just want to, I don't know, be left alone and sort of weep into my pillow. But who wants to weep when you can have something like this? You know? Yeah, so that makes sense in my life. This is super beautiful. There is nothing like it. I don't know. Maybe I just like leave everything blank and you fill in the words in my videos. This is spectacular and I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Now I'm happy. Yeah, so this is spectacular. I'm going to now take that brush that I used for the green and I'm just going to sort of blend them a little bit into each other a little bit more. But girls, this is everything. Hashtag just saying. This is super lovely and I actually have to go to the supermarket again. You know, sometimes it is like that, you know, that with the good makeup the confidence comes. So let's just see. Okay, I think for the outer corner here I want to there is a lot of fallout, but you know, it is expected with shades like this. So anyway, do your foundation last. I'm going to pick up that same dark blue and I'm just going to push it here in the corner to just sort of finish this part of the eye. Oh, did you see this? Do you see the transition here between the dark blue and that shimmer shade? Do you see how that transforms the blue? This is like really unbelievable. Does anyone see this? Does that come across? I'm in absolute disbelief. Oh, this palette is gonna be on the top of my pile. Oh, yeah. So that is stunning. It's stunning. I don't even know. Let me just try to sort of just dab a few pieces, like a few sparkles on top of this transition part here. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go and blow my nose because my cold is really, ugh. But anyway, am I sharing too much today? Yeah, let me just do that and I'll be right back. Okay, sweeties, this is how it looks now. I think the look is coming together really nicely. I think for the lower lash line, by the way, my lash glue is still drying, so there's going to be white spots everywhere. Anyway, for the lower lash line, I definitely want to go in with that pinkish purple here and put that on and then sort of slide it into one of those other shimmer shades, probably this one right next to it here. And use that also for the inner corner, something like that. So let's first of all start with that purple and see how that just going to be really careful now because of course my foundation is done. So this is now on a set surface because of course this whole area is already set, and let's just see how the look comes together. So I did put a very nice vibrant blue, of course, on my waterline. This one is from Pupa Milano. I'm going to have it in the description box down below. Yeah, so I think I'm really starting to like feel the happiness seeping into my body, you know. I really needed this. For some reason I felt though today I need to film, I need to have this palette, and I need to just do it, and then I'm gonna feel better. And this is actually really what it is. So maybe my whole lesson for today is learn again to listen to your gut feeling, you know. Trust yourself to know what you need. Maybe that is the lesson. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm figuring out my life just one day at a time, so I really don't know, but that could really be something that I can take away from today, that I should really start to trust myself a little bit more, because one always listens to others, one always sort of needs confirmation from someone else, and I don't know what. And I kind of feel like, you know, God has provided us with everything we need, and everything is in us, you know. And I feel like that is a thing, you know. We just need to sort of go into that and dive into that, or draw from that and just use it. So maybe that's what I did today, because I believe that God knows what I need to get back to my happy place. I think this is why I'm here. I think this saved my life. Really, like this, my YouTube channel, this here, my place, saved my life while I was overcoming my eating disorder, because I was dying, you know, and I didn't know. Now I know, but back then I didn't. So I just really think that that God can just, you know, pick us up where we are, because He knows us best. We were created by Him. He knows us, and He knows what we need to overcome everything. You know, we are made to overcome everything. And I cannot get too emotional now because I'm gonna ruin my makeup. So okay, so I have a bit of fallout here. 1 second. Ooh, okay, so let's just take some blending here and try to make this a little bit more, I don't know, soft. So for that I'm just using a bone color mat here that I always have on my table. Yeah, so yeah, I think I'm rambling, but I hope that this is like sort of borderline interesting for you too, because I just really feel like we are all, maybe not everybody has panic attacks or anxiety attacks or something, but everybody has challenges. And for whatever level it is in your life, I think you can take this to your life too. You know, it doesn't always have to be super complicated and super dramatic, and you do not have to necessarily feel like you're dying, but maybe you're just scared of your next test in school. And let me just take the next shade and spray this, because this is one of the more flaky ones. So let me just put that here. So yeah, maybe that is really all that it is for you, that you are you have an exam coming up or something, and you don't know how to get through it because you are really nervous about it. And you know, the only thing you can do is, you know, do your best, prepare yourself as much as you can, study and whatever. And then the rest is that you have to trust yourself, and you have to trust God to be there with you. You know, there is one story that I don't think I've ever shared this, but I was always very, very scared of giving birth because I always had C-sections, and I was really, really scared of the epidural, because the first times I got epidurals, it was always butchered. And I think for my third delivery, they had to do it like 5 or 6 times till they got the needle in, and it was horrible. And I don't know if that was even a real doctor. Anyway, so then I was so traumatized that the next time, for my next C-section, I told myself the whole time before I went into the operating room, I said, God, you're already there, and you have already been there. You have already lived through all of this. You know, it's already, like for you, it's already done. You know what I mean? And that really, really helped me. And maybe it'll help you too, that whatever the challenge is in your life, you can say, God, this and this is what's going on right now, but I know that you have already taken care of this. You know, it's already done. So that is that. I don't know, I'm not a theologian, I'm not trying to be, I don't want to be, I'm just talking from my heart here, and I hope that it's just, you know, I don't try to copy a Raw Beauty Kristi, but I also feel that we need relatable people on social media, because there is so much fakeness out there, and that is not healthy for anyone. You know, nobody needs another person that is full of like fillers and filters, and I don't know, you know, we don't need that. We need people who are having wrinkles like I'm starting to have, like right here. We need people who are real and who deal with life on a level that, you know, we can all relate to, and you know what I mean? So let me know what you think. But I really feel like that could be the message for today, you know, just dive into your, I don't know what the right word is in English, honestly, dive, I don't know, into yourself, and just draw from the treasure that has been placed inside of you. And then we shall see what happens, you know. And then I guess the rest is really trust. Because that is, you know, that's what children do. That's what children do. They have this immense, amazing amount of trust that is just they're born with this, you know, they're born and they're placed into your arms, and they're trusting you. And I think this is how we should be. And I'm not telling you this because I know how to do this, because I don't know. I don't know nothing. I'm struggling with everything. And sometimes I don't even know how to get dinner on the table, because I really feel like I'm too overwhelmed to just turn on the oven, you know. So I cannot let myself go there because I have 8 people to feed, you know, besides myself. So I have to sort of work it out and like get through the day and whatever, but I have to trust that it's happening, that I am getting through the day, and this is not my last day, even though sometimes this panic is telling me that it is the last day. So yeah, sometimes when the panic comes in the middle of the supermarket, I just tell myself, you are lying. Like, I'm not telling myself, I'm telling the panic. I'm telling the panic in the supermarket, you are lying. You are telling lies about me. I will not die now, you know? Sometimes I have the strength, sometimes it's just also maybe desperation, because I know I have to get home. I have to get the groceries home. I cannot let myself like have a meltdown now, because when you're at home, it's much more likely that you have a meltdown because you can let yourself go there, you know? Sometimes you just cannot. I think here it's a little bit patchy. I don't know. Let's just try to, I don't like this corner here, but I think this is all I can do. Maybe even on camera it doesn't look like it, but I feel like it is a little bit patchy, but I could be wrong. Sometimes this lighting here is a little bit misleading, and then when I go upstairs and have like natural lighting, I think, wow, this looks really, really perfect. And when I'm here and look at my mirrors, I think like, is anyone gonna want to watch this video even? So yeah, I don't know, this harsh lighting is very unforgiving, honestly. So yeah, anyway, let's just put that inner corner on. Where is my brush? Here. And the inner corner on the other side, and then we are basically almost done. I just wanted to finish this thought that of saying that these kids are born with this initial trust and in their parents, and I think this is maybe how we could try to like get through the day, you know. That could be it, to trust that, like kids trust that father and mother, or whatever the situation might be, will provide food, they will provide clothing, I will have a bed to sleep in, I will have love, I will get a hug, you know what I mean? And I think maybe this is what we could try to do to get through the day, just to trust. And just to trust is hard. As an adult, it is very, very hard. It's not so easy for adults to just trust like it maybe is for children, but maybe we can try to go there, to have this childlike trust and just say, yes, God, I will have food on the table, I will get a hug, I will get through this day, I will go to sleep tonight, you know, just normal things. Maybe we don't even have to say, I will have a job in 10 years. Yes, that is also important, but maybe let's just deal with today and just focus on getting through today. You know what I mean? All right, so let me just finish off my face, and then I'm gonna come back with the final thoughts on the palette and the finished look. Okay, sweeties, this is almost the finished look. The only thing I still have to do is the highlighter, and I didn't do that yet because I actually want to use this shade here, because this is really the only one that I have not used, and overall this is the only one of the mattes that I haven't used. So basically when we're done here, I have used all of the shades besides that one matte that I just showed you. So let's just see how that works as a highlighter. I think this could be really, really nice, you know? Let's just see. To build this up a tiny little bit. This is like the rosy gold kind of a shade, or the rosy shade, which is really nice. Also, my blush is very, very subtle today. So because with this eye look, also my lips are very subtle today. I actually went for a matte lip. Would you believe this? Like, who am I? I found this matte lipstick the other day and I thought, why not try it? And you know, and I really, really liked how it looked on camera. So I don't know, maybe I'm getting into matte lipsticks now. Who knows? Like, really. Yeah. This is like, it's not super, super striking, but I'm also like, I'm applying it with like a sort of fluffy brush. And I think actually that this looks really, really nice, you know? It goes on super nice. And I chose this one because this one is one of the not flaky ones. The green one is not flaky and this one is not flaky, but I did not want to have a green highlighter. But you know what? If you have this palette, but you do not have those Kaleidos highlighters, like I don't, this is something, this green one, if you want to do a green highlighter, this is something you can use instead, you know? Anyway, so I think this looks actually really, really nice. I'm absolutely in love with the look. Like, what can I say, you know? Yeah, so what are my thoughts? Let me just zoom in and let's see what you think. Let's do like this. All right, sweeties, let me just remove my mirror here because that is a little bit annoying. And then let's zoom out. And you can have a bigger picture. Okay, so this was very, very live, not staged, not over edited. This was today like real life, and I actually do really, really enjoy these kinds of videos where I'm just sharing thoughts. I don't always have like big thoughts, you know, that's why I'm not always doing it. But I actually really, really felt like the more I was going on, the more I was sharing, the more I was, I don't know, just here and like working with makeup, working with colors and working with my brushes and with my hands, that really, really helped me to go back into the happy place. Also, what really helps me is the process of seeing how the look comes together, you know, how it's sort of building on top of each other. It's like a wave building up till it like crashes onto the shore. So this is the crash onto the shore. In a good way, you know what I mean? Not a tidal wave, just a nice wave. All right, sweeties, I am totally in love with the look. I cannot believe the pigmentation in the palette. Seriously, I don't know what to tell you about the formula, because when I swatched them, as you know, I told you that they feel extremely velvety and smooth and creamy, which they are, and they also swatched that way. When you touch them with the brush, there is a lot of kick up in the pan, which is like, I don't care, you know, I do my face last, like my foundation, so I really don't care. I don't mind, whatever, as long as the shadows work well. That is really my main thing. But I'm just telling you in case that's an issue for you. So do I think this is exceptional? Absolutely. Absolutely exceptional. I don't know if you noticed while I was talking, I think I also said it, like, can you believe how many times I've gone over the same place and how much I'm building it up and how they are buildable? Like, I don't know, this is insanity. It's insanity how buildable they are. I don't think I have had something like this yet, you know? Yeah, so the only shade in the whole palette that I haven't used yet is this one, just because, I don't know, the color scheme came together like this. It was like I had no real plan, you know, just that I wanted to use the green. That was my starting point, and that is all I knew. So anyway, I think they are all very, very beautiful. The shades are absolutely stunning. Unfortunately, I could not show you like real nice swatches because, you know, on the back of my hand, it's a bit sad, but I just cannot swatch on my arms as of right now. These two shades are a bit more of a flaky formula. They perform absolutely stunning, but you have to put them on a glitter glue or something tacky that holds them in place, and that will also, I think, make them more striking, you know. I like, seriously. And then also when you combine those with any of the mattes, I mean, what we saw, the combination between this one and this one was just insane. Like the see for yourself, right? Yeah, so I'm absolutely in love with the palette. I just cannot believe how beautiful it is, how spectacular it works. And I cannot wait to do more with this. Seriously, I'm almost sad now that I have so many palettes on the way, because that always means I have like piles to get through and film with, and then the few videos where I'm not filming the look, then I can use this. You know what I mean? But you will definitely see a lot of pictures on social media coming up. Always check the description of my pictures when you're following me on social media, because I'm always saying what I'm using, you know? So this is definitely gonna come up, because seriously, there are at least 10 looks that I want to do with this, you know? Just like as of right now. Of course, it's not just gonna be 10 looks, you know what I mean? Like a palette like this, you gotta have on the top of the pile, as I said already before. So with that being said, I hope you did enjoy the video. Let me know what you think about the palette, about the look. If you have the palette, or if you have tried anything else from Copacetic Cosmetics, I think they have a very, very, like, they're vibing the way I'm vibing, you know? When I'm seeing their pictures, what they're posting, also other stuff that is not eyeshadows, on their social media, I always feel like I need to drool, you know, give me a cloth. Yeah, I'm very excited about stuff like this. Yeah, so that's just how I am. I'm a person who can get excited about this, and that brings me a little bit to the topic that we spoke about, this like a childlike behavior. I think I know I have a more mature audience, and I think think that's great. But I think we should all try to just love life a little bit more like children, at least once in a while. Let us go to that place where we trust like children, where we love like children, where we play like children, because really this is what I'm doing here, you know. This is my playground. I'm not making I'm not making anything up here. This is what I'm always saying. This is my happy place. This is my playground. And I'm just so glad that I can let myself be happy here, you know. So if makeup makes you happy, then get that palette because it's spectacular. All right, so let me know what you thought about this whole anxiety issue and all of that. Feel free to share, and if you want to contact me privately on social media, you can also do that if you want to share something privately. If you're new here, then please subscribe to my channel. I would really love to have you here. And if you did like the video, then of course give it a like, and I'll see you here next time for my next video, which is going to be super soon. And up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle and find your sparkles. Sometimes we just have some digging to do, but they are there. We just have to tell ourselves that they are there. Okay, we just have to find them sometimes. They are not like magically appearing all the time. Anyway, sweeties, this is it. I love you so much. See you here next time, and up until then, hugs and kisses. Bye.